time for Highlands basketball tonight from Highlands High School. Wait a minute. The Highlands Golden Rams play the Central Catholic Vikings?
It happened overnight, Mike.
Okay. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, and cameraman Dan, this is Mike Pavlik greeting you from Highlands. I was all prepared to tell you about the Armstrong Riverhawks, but unfortunately they're not coming down. And behind door number 2 are the Vikings of Central Catholic.
Thank goodness they jumped in there, Mike. Armstrong, you're at the mercy of the bus companies now. They would not let their buses out, although there's no weather problems now. So our AD, Drew Carpin, called up Central Catholic. They had an opening. They want to get some games in, so they want to come up here and play tonight. You know why, Mike? They're young like us. They start 2 sophomores, 1 very special junior, Matt Alessino, an old buddy of ours.
We've heard of him.
Freeport. We're calling this Matt Alessino's revenge because he's got a little better squad surrounding him this time.
He's 0-4 at Freeport against Highlands, by the way.
Well, they come in 9-6, Mike. They have some quality wins. They beat a good Penn Hills team, North Catholic, Peters Township, Mount Lebanon. And like us, it all starts on defense with them. They only give up 47 points a game. We give up 49. So let's put it this way. The first 1 to 50 wins.
I also like to thank Central Catholic AD Rick Capretta. He had a roster back to me before I finished the email. So thanks to him for that. We really appreciate it. And that's great when you can get cooperation like that. No wonder the game got scheduled so fast. All right, let's talk about Saturday night. The Rams got blown out here on their home floor. Their worst home loss since 2013 against Olsh. The game was close at the end of the first quarter, and then Olsh had a run.
Yeah, Mike, we got a dose of our own medicine. We're used to going on those runs ourselves, but Olsh went on a 10-0 run to end the quarter. And how they do it? They use our formula. They created turnovers. They started transition, turned into easy baskets. And again, when you're distributing the ball like they were, it's hard to beat. And we have this disturbing trend the last 2 games of too many turnovers, missing foul shots. We escaped the plum, but it caught up to us with Olsh.
It did, and that was the best team we saw, obviously.
And it's one of the few times in the last couple of years we have to say
the team was better than us. Oh, yeah. and the best 2-man team of Spatafora and DeMichael that I think I may have ever seen play against us in 20 years, and that may not be a stretch.
No, they were fantastic.
They really were. But one of the good news for Highlands in that game was Chandler Timmons, who has really picked it up recently. He had another double-double. He's had 2 in a row, and I think 4 on the year.
Yeah, Mike, he's been a double-double machine of late, scoring in double figures, rebounding in double figures, too. We mentioned the last 2 games. When they concentrate on Jimmy Kuntz, Chandler has to step up. And the good news is he has so far this year. And like Jimmy's only a sophomore, so we're looking forward to bigger and better things to come.
Yeah, we are. Well, winter, in case you haven't noticed, winter is upon us. Now, we were supposed to have this horrendous storm last night. Basically, all it did was rain. And it snowed all day today, and they didn't have any idea that was coming. So
Thursday.
Unbelievable.
When you're watching this.
There's no better time than right now to stop into Highland Tire at Highland Integrity Alignment and see why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993 and the best oil change since 1995, and this year voted #1 for auto repair. Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and wheels in the Pittsburgh area, and as always, if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Visit HighlandTire.com or call them in Trentham at 724-224-9222, in Natrona Heights at 724-224-7900, or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. They now offer oil changes at all locations. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price. We deliver. The Central Catholic Vikings and the Highlands Golden Rams, and it's coming up right after this. Time for the starting lineups, brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights.
Mike, Central Catholic Vikings will start number 5, Anderson Singpar, a 6'1 senior. Number 11, Noah Jackson, a 6'1 senior. Number 12, Jaden Bailey, a 6'1 junior. And our old buddy, Mike, number 24, Matt Alessino, 6'6 junior. What's his average against us, Mike?
He averaged 13.5 a game against us last year with Freeport.
And number 33, Randy Wilkinson, a 5'11 sophomore. Great to see Matt back in the gym. He didn't have to change colors, Mike.
No, he didn't. He didn't. Not at all.
Old Freeport Yellow Jacket, now at Central. They won the...
Signed as a free agent in the offseason, got a 2-year contract.
Highlands will start 0. Chandler Timmons, sophomore, 6'3", average 11.3 per game. 6'2 sophomore, number 1, Jimmy Quince, averaging 17.4.
Guard, a 5'11" junior.
Also guard, 5'11" junior, number 14, Carter Leary, averages 9 points a game.
At forward, a 6'3" senior.
Coming in averaging 11.5, number 10, Antoine McDaniel, 6'3" senior. And the big guy in the middle, senior, 6'5",
Senior,
number 50, Joaquin Roman, averaging 5.3 per game.
Our starting lineups tonight, as they are every night, are brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights since 1979. They got you covered for all your commercial and industrial painting needs. To beautify and protect, call Dan Timmons Painting today, 724-224-2851. Dan Timmons Painting,
Rams for life.
they got you covered. And we are about set to go with tonight's hastily scheduled matchup between the Rams and the Vikings of Central Catholic.
I mentioned Central Mike playing a tough schedule. They've lost their last two. At Fox Chapel, 62-54. At Mount Lebanon, 48-35. Two tough places to play.
And the tap is controlled by Alessino, and the Vikings will move left to right here in the first quarter, dressed in those blue with the gold and white, as the Dean told you earlier. Rams in the home whites. Here's Wilkerson right side. Dump it down to Alessino against Kunst. Cross court to Sinkar. Now driving in is Bailey. His shot is blocked, but Alessino got it back. Alessino stops and pops off the rim, no good. And Carter Leary the rebound. Central comes in 9-6. The Rams are 10-2.
Nice pass.
There's the give to Leary, trying to go down to
Extra pass that time.
Joaquin. I don't think he was ready for it, and the Rams turn it over, which has been a problem here recently. Vikings are 3-4 in Section 3-6A. They might find themselves in third place right now.
Committing 12 turnovers a game. It's up from 8 early on.
Well, Alessino got free around Roman and put it in. Those two have met before. I almost said the Yellow Jackets. The Vikings lead 2-0.
Forcing 17 turnovers a game, the Golden Rams, that's down from 20, so both those numbers are going in the wrong direction.
Jimmy Kunst will reset things. The other thing about Central, you mentioned they give up 47 a game. They only score 51. This could set up to be a low-scoring game.
Yeah, Mike, they're going to play tough man-to-man.
Going to be a lot of half-court. Boy, good hands that time by Bailey, almost knocking it away from Kunst. Now McDaniel comes to get it, into Timmons. Timmons puts it on the floor, and Alessino put the hands in and stole it.
Quick hands by Matt that time.
Here's Jaden Bailey right side, kicked it back to Jackson. Wilkerson left side, around Leary, drives in, goes in with a runner, and off the rim, no good. Rebound, Jimmy Kunst. Rams have it down 2. They fire it to the corner for a wide open McDaniel, and his 3 is off the rim. Rebound, and Wilkerson had a hold of Leary. He couldn't get to the rebound. Driving all the way through and laying it in is Jackson. And it's 4-0. Roman in the paint. Back out to Kunst. Got a good pick from Roman. Drives all the way through, but couldn't use it. Now he is going to let it go from the other side and miss it. And the rebound to Roman, but Joaquin just unable to control it.
Nice box at that time by Joaquin. He just couldn't control the shot. There's 3.
Oh, boy, and that should have been a foul on Roman as Wilkerson went down hard, but no sir, says Pat Chohan. And now Roman missed an easy layup and a foul on Highlands over the back.
And Mike, point blanker, you got to make those. Jimmy commits his first. I'm going to get the trap here.
Pat Shuhan, Maurice Freeman, and Gino Zakin are the 3 officials tonight.
I guess they called that incidental contact on that last 3-pointer.
Yeah, steal by McDaniel, and he stepped out of bounds right in front of us. Turnover Highlands, 1 each there. 4-0 Central. We mentioned these guys are in third place right now. Fox Chapel's in first, Hempfield in second. Penn Trafford's actually in third, and Central's in fourth. Greensburg-Salem is in last. They're 0-5. Greensburg-Salem playing 6A.
Yeah, Mike, they decided to do that for travel purposes. And they've committed to playing in the tournament. We're going to talk about that open tournament later on. Get a chance.
Wilkerson dumps it into Alessino. Around Kunst all the way through. Kicked it to the corner where Bailey lets a 3 go. It's off the rim. No good. Rebound Timmons. Author of 2 straight double-doubles. And the pass is incomplete.
You know, Mike, teams have till the end of this week to commit to the tournament or not. And the Dairy coach is very interesting. He coach in up in District 6. Remember that guy from Derry?
Tom Esposito.
Yes. And he had a rule.
Wilkerson nails a three from right in front of the Highlands bench. And it's 7-0.
You play 500 basketball, you get in a tournament. You don't. You want to incentivize the kids.
Right.
And they're 3-3. He says, I'll let you know at the end of the week.
That's pretty cool. He was a coach there for a long time beforehand, went away for a while and came back. Timmons, Rams need a basket. Roman will get one here. It's 7-2.
Finally. Chance to trap right there. Let's see, take advantage of it.
Steal by Kunst. He has it. It's
on the
loose.
floor. Who's got it?
Alessino battling Joaquin Roman, and a jump ball goes to Highlands this time. The Rams haven't lost back-to-back home games in 6 years.
Wow.
And that was part of a 4-game losing streak they had to Freeport Mars, Fairview, and Franklin Regional back in 2014-15. So you could see it's been a while, and they were...
That was called In the Beginning, right?
Yeah, that was Stosh's second season.
Halfway through the first quarter, Highlands trailing 7-2.
Here's McDaniel. Dump down to Roman. Oh, and Roman just threw it right to Noah Jackson. 5th turnover already for the Golden Rams. Jackson drives into the paint, left side for Bailey, and we got a travel call and a turnover on Central Catholic.
They've committed 3.
3:40 to go. First quarter, 7-2. Central Catholic leads. They will play at Canavan tomorrow. As Highlands tries to join the Catholic League, maybe they can...
Yeah, they've already beaten North Catholic, and
maybe we get Canavan scheduled or something. Roman, nice feed. Oh, he missed everything. A great pass from Timmons. You should get half an assist for that. Noah Jackson. Now Sinkar from the corner, missed that, and Roman tipped it to Kunst. Rams fortunate to only be down 5. Kunst stops and pops and scores.
So nicely for Jimmy, his first 2.
7-4.
And a chance to press.
Braden Foster at the scorer's table. He's coming in earlier and earlier. No JV game tonight.
Right,
so you mentioned you wondered if we might see the younger guys sooner. Oh, Joaquin. Boy, he could have got a foul there. He pounded Sinkar with the body before he blocked the ball, but no call.
Yeah, he hit him so hard, Mike, I thought it went off Sinkar, to be honest with you.
And you see what the coaches are looking for tonight, too, because Coach Urso didn't say a thing on either of those that we thought could have been fouls on Highlands.
Right.
So we're here to play basketball, apparently, and that's a good thing.
Nice block
by Foster this time, and Kunst has it.
Jimmy pushing.
Kunst wants to push it to McDaniel. He lost the handle for a second. Back into Foster. He lost it. Now they try to throw it out of bounds, and they do. Good heads-up play by Randy Wilkerson. And now Central Catholic wants to talk it over. At 2:32 first quarter, Highlands trailing by 3.
For 6 turnovers so far. Are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Why not consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Service in Trent Heights? Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personalized care coupled with the latest techniques and equipment in physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specializing in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workman comp injuries. Phoenix will also help you to return to the activities you love to do the most. Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Service, conveniently located in 1601 Union Avenue, right by Eaton Park in Toronto Heights. Flexible hours allow for social distancing and following all the COVID guidelines. Call them today at 724-224-5090 to set an appointment, or on the web at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Adrian. I'm up to 3 pounds, I told you.
You did.
I'm making progress.
You can be at the doctor soon, I guess?
Thursday for second checkup.
Sweet. Number 4 in the game, that's Pat Scarborough. Now they swing it around left side for Carter Anthony. That's the name of 2 of the greatest bowlers of all time, Carter Anthony. Don Carter and Earl Anthony. How about that?
I remember why Earl was a lefty, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. He was terrific. And Don Carter was before him even.
Earl had that crew cut, remember?
He did.
Nice block.
Now another block, and it's out of bounds, and Central will keep it. Highlands has battled back to 7-4, and as we said earlier, I think this is probably going to be kind of one of those low-scoring games. So
Foster 2 blocks. Short time he's been out there.
Here's Wilkerson. Out top to Jackson.
They're running ear, Mike, and Jackson grabbed his ear.
That's the Carol Burnett play.
There you go. I like that.
Wilkerson out of the corner. Drives baseline, goes all the way in. Kicked it over to Scarborough for a jumper. Off the rim, no good. Rebound McDaniel. Antoine wants to push it now. Leaves it back to Kuntz. Steps into a 3-ball. It's off the back rim, no good. Rebound and a foul by Antoine McDaniel. That's the second on Highlands. Central is yet to commit one.
DJ Loveland checks in the lineup for the Golden Rams, averaging 5 a game.
Now number 14 coming in for Central Catholic, and it might be Timmy Simpkins, Dean.
That happens, Mike. Timmy hasn't played yet this year.
It's his first appearance. And again, being on this side of the scorers table, we have no way to ask. Here's Scarborough forecourt. Timmy Simpkins is our way, a little inside showbiz. Timmy Simpkins is our way of saying we have no idea who he is.
Not on the roster.
Number 14. We can't know till halftime, and we'll find out at halftime.
In the meantime, he's Timmy to us.
He's Timmy to us, and here he is, number 14. It's good to see him out there. It's been a while. Here's Jackson right side. Corner to Sinkar. Again, we didn't know this game was going to be played till 10:30 this morning. Now the tip is kicked out by Sinkar and into the hands of Jackson. Jackson kicked it to the corner where Sinkar gets it back, drives all the way through. Belak got a piece of it, but he draws the foul.
Looked like Trent went down for a second, Mike, and when he got back up, he committed the foul.
That's 3 on Highlands and none on Central Catholic. 49 seconds left of this quick-moving first quarter, and it's 7-4. Central scored the first 7. Highlands has scored the last 4. And Carter Anthony makes the first.
So they've gone 8 deep here in the first quarter. Didn't see that the other day, did we, Mike?
We did not. I think they played 1 or 2 subs, and that was it all. But when you have 2 guys going for over 60 for you.
Well, I thought the key was the other 3 guys now to get out of the way.
9-4. Highlands with the ball. They do not have the arrow. Here's Pacey to Leary. And Leary's fouled by Timmy Simpkins.
Timmy!
That's his first. He may be Peyton Weiner.
Right now, Mike, amazingly, we have 4 seniors on the floor. Senior night this Friday, we'll honor 7 seniors. Didn't realize we had that many on the roster, Mike.
Leary with a runner, and it goes. That's 6 points for the Rams, and 3 different men have the baskets, and it's 9-6.
We have a very tentative schedule we'll get to, Mike. Tentative the key word, right?
Life is tentative at this point.
There you go.
Now a turnover.
Music.
As driving to the basket was Noah Jackson.
I was a chance to tie with 15 seconds ago, trailing by 3. Carter Lear, the only underclassman on the floor, Mike.
And here he is. 12 seconds. Can the Rams score again and cut this to a 1-point game? He, being bothered, pair of 14s, goes all the way home and lays it in.
How about that, Mike?
Good move by Leary. 3 seconds. The Vikings have to hurry. Now they got a shot at it. Anthony lets it go, and it misses. And the Rams have fought back. They were down 7-0. And after 1, they trail it 9-8. Well, Joe Lucchino and his son Joseph, of course, would like to welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial. They've been serving the AK Valley for decades, and they're a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. You know, with the weather being so lousy right now, you probably have a lot of time to check into your finances and how things are going on, and check out the health of your finances. Everybody wants to work on their own health at the beginning of the year. Well, you can check on your financial health too, and Joe always know, and they'll be able to help you. Life insurance, whatever the situation, make sure your policies are doing the job they were intended to do, and the Lucchinos will check that out for free today. They're located at 2318 Freeport Road next to Donut Connection, or call today at 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial put you on the road to financial stability today. How about that tentative schedule?
There you go. Well, Before we get to that,
Okay, you got other things.
well, yeah, cliffhanger. We have a new club in the house. We got the Breakfast Club, the Canadian Club. Tonight, we're going to introduce the Cali Club
Okay.
from Calabasas, California.
Calabasas, California. It's beautiful out there.
It's Chandler's Aunt Ruth and Uncle Stan Zicklin. They never miss a game, Mike.
They watch on, yeah, they do watch. I know that. I know this for a fact.
Uncle Stan's nickname, you know what it is?
Stosh?
Stosh it is. There you go. He grew up in Brooklyn, Mike. Now they live in California.
Alcina with a bump by. Good physical
they're letting
play
him
by
go.
Joaquin Roman and Highlands basketball.
I think we got away with that one, Mike.
Speaking of the Breakfast Club, 36 years ago today, 1985, the movie The Breakfast Club debuted in theaters.
There you go. So we stole that from them.
How about that? So hello to Anthony Michael Hall and Ali Sheedy and Emilio Estevez and the whole crew.
But Stan played basketball in Brooklyn.
Judd Nelson.
As a kid, Mike.
How about that?
He moved to L.A. when the Dodgers moved.
Great pass by Leary to Timmons, and the Rams take the lead.
And that's for Aunt Ruth and Uncle Stan.
Uncle Stosh. Highlands leads 10-9. And now they have a turnover.
6-5 turnovers all of a sudden.
All of a sudden.
What year did Brooklyn leave for L.A.?
1958.
There you have it.
I believe the last year was 1957.
I knew you would know that.
Nope, turnover Highlands this time. We're going to get a foul. An arm on Chandler Timmons, maybe, or is it Dom?
Probably Dom.
It's Chandler. That's who we looked at.
That's turnover.
Pat
Highlands
Shuhan.
7.
7:06 to go first half, 10-9 Rams. Yeah, they and the Giants both packed up and left in 1958. And when the Dodgers first moved to L.A., they actually played in the L.A. Coliseum where USC plays their football games still to this day.
Can you imagine that?
Well, they had a short porch. They had a guy named Wally Moon that would hit these short home runs. They called them moon shots. Yeah.
Skinny guy.
Wilkerson out to Anthony. Carter Anthony, I love it. Into Alcino, came up on him a little bit. Spin move and a foul on the floor.
Well,
going to get Joaquin
his
Roman.
second, yeah, hit the lower body. Highlands 5 team fouls, Central only 1. That's actually Joaquin's first. They didn't get him the first time.
They didn't. Well, he could have had 2 others.
Yeah.
Here's Wilkerson with a jumper for 2. It's a rattler. And the rebound to Carter Leary out to Pacey. Pacey with a move, and Don gets fouled. He somehow made a shot out of that. He was out of control. And Don will get to shoot a couple of foul shots here at 6:30. It's Highlands' first trip to the line tonight. They had a good job on that on Saturday night, one of the few bright spots in the game. Mostly because of Chandler, because he was 8 for 10 from the line, and they went 8 for 12. And Don missed the first.
Don, beginning of the year, couldn't miss. Now he can't make one. Throw it in there, Rodney.
And 56%.
And like I said, most of those came early. That time, Mike, he basically created something out of nothing. He had that Euro step. Got to make the foul, but couldn't
Missed
convert
them
the foul
both.
shot.
Goodness.
Yeah. Not this again, please.
10-9 Highlands. Out top to Jordan Bailey. Bailey goes in, got shut off, spun around, shot up, no good. Rebound Timmons, another one. Timmons is fouled in the backcourt. That's a third-team foul on Central Catholic. That's 6:14 left of the first half.
That was a good foul, Mike, because we had a layup at the other end. Antoine had snuck out on that one.
That's the first on Carter Anthony. Coach Stosh calling out a play in front of the Highlands bench. Ball pops up on Kuntz, but Inspector Gadget got it back, and now they're going to call a held ball. Highlands will keep it. Good defense by Central Catholic that time.
It's so funny, Mike, with these smaller crowds, when you can hear the coaches talk, we called black, and then Central was telling their players what the play was.
Well, you know, we used to, because we put the games on YouTube and everybody could see them all, and thought it was a disadvantage. Well, every game being on live stream now.
Yes.
I mean, every game is available to everyone, more than just Huddle. Kuntz drives in and he got fouled. So Jimmy's going to shoot 2 at 5:56.
But see, he's worked on his foul shooting, Mike.
He's been struggling too. Antoine McDaniel at 61% leads the way, and Chandler Timmons at 60. That's the only two guys over 60% for Highlands this year.
Wilkerson picks up his second. There you go, Jimmy. It's all about getting a stroke, Mike. Chandler had it the other day.
He did.
He likes to step into this, remember?
He walks him in. Jordan Spieth made a putt on Sunday, and that's what it reminded us. Just like Chandler, he's walking it in. That's the only putt Jordan made on Sunday. 12-9, Highlands by 3.
It's beautiful, Pebble Beach. I got to play there, Mike.
Yeah, I know. That's your spot.
Every time I get a chance.
Alessino in the paint, goes in. McDaniel swatted it out of there. Now it's retrieved by the Vikings, and Anthony fired it up to Wilkerson, who climbed the ladder to pull it down. 5.5 to go first half. Highlands 12, Central 9. Highlands on a 12-2 run. Bailey missed a shot. Rebound Leary. Out to Pacey. Pacey drives all the way through, and there's no call as Pacey goes down, as he often does. Reminds me of Cal Young from Ohio State. Always on the floor.
Just back to play defense now.
Anthony for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound. Kuntz took one to the mush, but he holds on to the ball.
They like to wrap after you get the rebound. They don't, no freebies there.
Jimmy all the way home. Shot, score, foul.
What a screen by McDaniels, Mike. Perfect screen that time.
Jimmy Kunst with a driving layup.
Quick 6 for Jimmy, and third foul on Wilkinson, Mike. Sophomore has to go to the bench.
Foster replaces Timmons for the Highlands team, and Wilkerson does sit down, and coming in is Pat Scarborough, number 4. 14-9. Highlands on a 14-2 run. Missed it. Rebound to Central and Bailey. Central led it 7-0. Here's Jackson, and there's been a lid on the basket at this end for the Vikings since.
14-2 run for the Rams here.
Bailey. Scarborough left side in front of the Highlands bench. We thought it'd be low scoring. I hope you all had the under.
Yeah, we said first one of 50, right?
Oh, man, tried to pass it there. They rang right. I guess it's going to have to count as a miss. It hit the rim. Pacey goes down.
Timeout.
And gets the timeout. Dom with heads-up play there as he hit the floor and was in danger of traveling, so he gets the timeout.
Must have had a slippery spot there, right? Because he went right down.
He did.
Well, you've been putting out that much-needed work around the house. Why not let the pros at B&E Home Renovation help you tip off basketball season with that new kitchen, bathroom, game room, or addition to make your home a winner. With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian Nee and his team of professionals at B&E Home Renovations guarantee that job will be completed on time and exactly the way you want it. And rest assured that Brian and his staff are now working 12-hour days to combat any delays brought on by COVID-19. As always, customer service is their top priority. Give Brian a call today at 724-351-3172 for a free estimate, or visit their Facebook page. B&E Home Renovations, with a B, is always busy.
Highlands has the lead here, as we mentioned, they trailed 7-0, now 4:26 to go in the first half. They lead at 14-9. They have the basketball under the hoop. Jimmy Kunst. Not going to throw it in deep, and Leary was able to tip it over to Pacey. Now back to Leary. Well, you see these guys play good defense too. They are on you in a hurry, man to man. Foster to Leary. And you know they used Alessino to help scout with such a quick turnaround for it.
He's been here before, like you said.
Pacey, and a foul. Well, Dom is ringing up the fouls on the Central players so far.
Anderson Sinkar gets that one, his first. Not a shooting foul.
That's team foul number 6, so everything will be 1-1 now for Highlands.
Chandler Timmons over with the trainer, Mike. That's not good news.
No, it looks like hand. Nice spin move by Kuntz, but he can't get it to go.
Yeah.
Good defense there by Scarborough. Here's Alessino, tries to get baseline against Foster. Foster D's him up, but he commits the foul. Alessino had that one extra move, and Braden wasn't ready for it.
and he was following Mike in the process, but Braden again committed to the air, and Alessino did the up and under move, and that's what coach is talking about right now with the referee.
Each coaches had a talk with the refs, as Brian Urso had one earlier.
I think coach is trying to say it was walking before contact.
Alessino missed the first, he'll get another, as Central Catholic has not scored in the second quarter, which is never a good thing for them. And in the third quarter in their game Saturday against Mount Lebanon, they only scored 3 points in that quarter. So they have had spells where they don't score. I think Braden's ready to go. He's missed it. Rebound Leary.
Chandler.
Yeah, Chandler. Leary went all the way through. I had my Bradens and Chandler mixed up. Braden's in there now. 4 Chandler is where I was going. And now 5.
What's the call?
I think they're going to get Roman for a swat.
Boy, that had to be before those, seemed like. The whistle blew before contact.
No, it's Leary.
Okay, that's why. They said he had to be anticipating, yes.
Now with Jackson at the line, he has 2 points. Again, looking for their first point of the second quarter. And they finally have it. 14-10. And Chandler is back in, and Braden sits down. Jackson pops a 2 for 2. They're 4 for 6 from the line. 14-11. Rams by 3. 3:35 to go in this low-scoring first half.
You know, Mike, what's crazy is Tuesday night is section night. We have no games in section tonight.
Well, because this is all makeup now. The season ended Friday, and this is an entire week of makeup games. There is no schedule. This is all made up. And a foul over the back by DJ Loveland.
Yep. But Hampton is playing at Butler tonight, and Plum beat Armstrong 48-44 Saturday, and Hampton beat Knock 55-46 on Saturday. So.
Yeah, and tomorrow, which is the 17th, our original game was supposed to be at Shaler. That's canceled. Then we were supposed to play Obama here. That's not going to happen. Armstrong at Plum tomorrow is on the schedule, so that's one to be made up there. First one by Bailey is good, and it's 14-12.
Yeah, our ever-adjusting schedule, Mike. We got 3 schedule changes this morning. 1 was putting this game in. 2 was putting Obama in. And 3, our Hampton game has been moved to Monday.
And a foul by Alcino on the floor committing it.
Kind of laughing about that one. Highlands will be in a 1-on-1.
Leading 14-12. Yeah, so they moved that game to Monday. So.
And the reason why they said was because the seedings are coming out Tuesday, and they wanted to have that game in the books. So they agreed to it, so it'll be Monday.
And believe me, those brackets will be made before those boys hit the court Monday night. And you know that as well as I do. Those brackets may be made already.
I think Trib Live, they have been.
Yeah.
We can talk about that.
So here's Jimmy Kunst at the line. First one is down.
Leads all scores with 7.
It's 15-12. Jimmy 3 for 4 from the stripe today.
But Friday we're still planning on senior night
against Indiana, right? And then Saturday Mars. So.
Big one. That one will be for the section championship.
Yeah, pretty much is going to, because whoever ends up with 1 loss is going to have it. It's just going to be on winning percentage, because you're not going to get all your games. Alessino drives all the way in, blocked by Roman. Roman swatted it out of there, and Loveland has it the other way.
Alessino made space with his lower body.
Loveland spinner ram up and in.
360. Roll that one back, Dave. Boom. That was nice, huh, Mike?
Rolled back Ida.
Yeah, I did too.
18-12.
I don't know if Ida knows how to. Dave does.
Somebody will do it. Forward. Step in front by Kunst, and he stole it. Leading it ahead is Loveland. Great pass. McDaniel put it up.
Come on, they got to give a foul there.
And a foul on Roman for being over the back.
They missed the one earlier, Mike, on McDaniels. That was a nice pass to the inside.
That's a second on Joaquin. 2:38 to go first half. Highlands by 6. That's their biggest lead of the night. Then we walk to the other end to shoot the 1-and-1 as Anderson Sincar will do it. You know, if he'd have made a spin, he'd have been Anderson Sincar 360.
Thank you, Anderson.
He makes the first, his first point of the night. They now have 6 players in the scorebook. Highlands has 5. Rams lead by 5. Braden Foster in.
So, Mike, as of now, we have 2 more home games this week. Friday, Indiana, Saturday, Mars. Those games will be replayed on Comcast to get the dates for you there. Then we'll go to Hampton for our last game before the playoffs, supposedly. Stay tuned.
Man.
That's changing on a daily basis.
It is. We have a timeout at 2:38 to go. The Rams lead it 18-14.
All right, let me give you the doubleheader for Olsh, and this game can be seen Thursday at 8 o'clock. And then on Wednesday, February 24th, the Indiana game will be replayed, and the Mars game will be replayed on Thursday, February 25th.
Remember, Olsh at 6:30, this game at 8.
Correct. That'll be Thursday. Wireless Zone's your largest independent wireless franchise in America. Whether you're a small business, big family, or just need a new device, Wireless Zone can help. At Wireless Zone, we're dedicated to finding the right devices for you, your family, your business, and your lifestyle. Our stores offer competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Ram fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters in Trento Heights at the Walmart Plaza or at the Pittsburgh Mills Mall. Find your Wireless Zone nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com.
Have your sheet. We do that all the time.
I've been becoming a habit.
2:38 to go, first half. The Rams lead by 4. The Rams have the basketball here.
And Central looks like they're playing a zone now, Mike.
I'll change up a little bit for them.
Yep, looks like a 1-2-2.
Stosh saw it and calls it out. So
Now
here we go.
3-2.
Timmons, corner to Loveland. Into Timmons again, and they foul him. Jumping in there was Scarborough to get in there and bump Chandler. That'll be Scarborough's first. And send Timmons to the line. He will shoot the 1-and-1 at 2:19 left of the first half. As we mentioned, Chandler was 8 for 10 the other night. Yeah, announcer's jinx.
Yep.
Alessino the rebound.
Kind of shot then walked. It wasn't shoot and walk.
Central with the ball, down 4. There's a walk by Bailey. Got away with it, so we'll kick it back out to Scarborough.
The pitter-patter after the ball gives it away.
Jackson. Bailey. In front of the Highlands bench.
We may not see 50 either team, Mike.
Oh, I don't think so. I think first team to 40 wins. Bailey settles nicely for him. Jaden Bailey's first basket, 3rd point. And it's a 2-point game now. 18-16, Rams by 2. Rams underneath the Foster, made his own room, had a block, tried again, scores. Now Braden would not be denied. 20-16. Rams have not hit a 3 tonight, and Central's hit 1. Wilkerson hit it in the first quarter. That's it.
Good concentration on Foster's part. Mike denied the first time, came through the second.
Nice runner by Bailey, but it falls off for him, and now a travel. Coming down with it.
Alessino, how did he get in there, Mike?
And he did get in there, though.
7 turnovers apiece now, Mike.
Of course, no away fans allowed, so Matt's dad can't be here, and we can't get the entertainment of Matt's dad.
He's character.
Yeah.
Talked to Jason Seaback today and asked where he met Mr. Alessino. He says parents aren't allowed in, so
They can't. Oh boy. Hopefully next year.
Jason Seaback is now coaching on the Central staff.
Leary for 3. It's down. Carter Leary from the corner. That's the first one for Highlands tonight. And it's 23-16. The Rams have their biggest lead. Scarborough drives in and Foster sends it out of there.
Foster, 3 blocks, Mike, so far.
He's getting some good minutes tonight, the freshman.
Highlands now in their 2-3, Mike.
Sincar dumps it into Alessino. Tries to get around Timmons. Good defense by Chandler, and Kuntz the rebound. Rams want to push it with a 7-point lead. Kuntz almost dribbled it off his foot. Goes all the way in, and Alessino with the block. And now Kunst goes down in a heap with Sinkar as Scarborough ran into a brick wall named
there.
Timmons. They are letting them go. Bailey for three, no good. Rebound over the back, Scarborough over Timmons back, I believe.
Scarborough it is, Mike. Yeah, Jason Seaback, Mike. His dad, John, owns the insurance company up here.
And you coached with him.
We coached with him, John, I, and Joe Lucchino, that championship team when they were in 8th grade. We all coached together. Jason was at CMU. He was a 2-year starter point guard. The key word, CMU. Get that?
Yeah, I don't care if he played. I'm just glad he went there.
But he would come in and help us out with our guards. Luke and Corey and the group there too. So nice to see he's still getting a coach. And here at Century, coaches the 9th grade team.
Timmons front end of the 1-and-1. He'll get another.
They had a game at Pine Richland tonight, so he didn't know if he was going to make it in time for this one. Everything happened so fast this morning.
24-16, Highlands by 8.
A lot of teams have 9th grade teams, though. We do not.
Second one is also down.
What I think is interesting, our undefeated JV team, like 13-0, consists of mostly 9th graders. So they're playing against sophomores and juniors.
Belak in for Timmons with 15 seconds left in the first half. You don't want Chandler to get another foul here. Here's Jackson. 12 seconds. Highlands by 9.
What is with the front of Antoine's hair?
Bailey. Now they got it into Alessino. It won't go. The tip is saved by the front of Antoine's hair. Got a man down court. It's a turnaround by Loveland. It almost goes.
That was something, huh?
And that's the end of the first half with the score. Highlands 25 and Central Catholic 16. The Boucher Agency has made some major changes in the last year, and now they're even better equipped to handle your home and auto insurance needs. The Bouchers are now independent agents. In addition to nationwide, they're now working with all the leading companies in the industry to find you more ways to save on your home and auto insurance. Call your hometown independent agents, John and Nick Boucher, 724-224-4300. Hey, Mel, and choose the coverage that's right for your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with John and Nick on your side. Halftime at Highlands, the Rams 25, the Vikings 16. We'll have stats and more right after this. We're back at halftime. The Rams lead it by 9, which is a good thing considering they were down by 7 in the first quarter. The halftime stats tonight brought to you by the Anchor Inn in Natrona Heights. They're open 11 to 8 Monday through Saturday. Call 724-224-9910 for takeout. The Anchor Inn on Freeport Road in Natrona Heights. And make sure to say hi to Joey and D for us.
Well, Mike, we said the first team with 50 wins. Highlands is halfway there at halftime, leading 25-16. Jimmy Quince leads the way with 8. Carter Leary has 7. Chandler Timmons has 4. Joaquin Roman 2. Braden Foster has 2. And if you didn't see it, roll it back. DJ Loveland's 2 was a 360.
A spinorama.
And Central Catholic balanced scoring, just not a lot of it. Noah Jackson has 4. Jaden Bailey 3. Matt Alcino 2. Randy Wilkerson 3. Anderson Sinkar 2. And Carter Anthony 2. Has Timmy Simpkins been identified? I did not do it.
Oh, no, you know what? I didn't do it either.
So Timothy, he shall be.
He shall be. Rams leading it by 9. So Friday, as a matter of fact, I had a senior parent ask me if we were going to be getting senior night on our broadcast, and I said, yes, we're going to go over to the other side for that because not everybody can be here, obviously.
We'll be back in our catbirds.
And the folks at home want to be able to see that. So we'll be doing that. Whenever senior night is, we'll be back in our normal spot over at the table, and so we can get that shot for everyone, and everyone at home can see the seniors march on senior night.
And still plan to be the Indiana game
Friday.
Yeah.
Hopefully the weather does what it did yesterday, which turned out to be, that the Armstrong game tonight. Let's call it like it is. The Armstrong game tonight was rained out.
Second time that's happened with Armstrong. It happened back in 2009. Remember, we were on the bus.
We were with
the team that
was probably 2003 or 4. That's how far back that was. Yeah.
I know the team was very upset because they had to go back and practice.
Yeah, and Rich Falter was the coach. He wasn't happy, and if he wasn't happy, then they weren't going to be happy. So that's how that worked out. So this is Randy Wilkerson. Highlands by 9. Look at McDaniel get a piece of that and punch it over to Jimmy Coons.
8 turnovers apiece now.
We talk about playoffs will be starting soon. A nice win against a 6A team is not going to hurt you. It'd be nice if they could hold on to this one. McDaniel to Kuntz. Sets up. 3 ball.
And
He's fouled. Oh,
three.
boy. Nearly a 4-point play as Jaden Bailey got him. But Jimmy Kuntz can make the 3 at the line.
We're in such a time warp now, Mike. Like you said, the season was normally over by this
now.
time. I get these things on Facebook, 1-year reminders, and there were pictures of the playoffs already at this date.
Yes.
And here we're not even...
Yeah, the championship game last year was the 29th of February, which every 4 years we're going to get together and celebrate that.
We're nearly halfway through the second half, but last year we were in the playoffs. And it's just amazing how you adjust. It doesn't seem like it should be playoffs right now, although it should be, you know? And again, that playoff picture, we'll talk about that. Early predictions, I'd have us ranked 4th with a bye.
Jimmy Kuntz, 7 for 8 from the foul line. The Rams lead at 28-16.
That's the Jimmy we know.
And it is. Hello to the Canadian club, too.
They're there.
Bailey's 3 ball is missed. Rebound, Joaquim tipped it, and it's tipped by Alessino out of bounds. Now they're going to change it. We may have a overrule as Maurice Freeman comes in to talk to Gino Zakin.
What did you have, Mike?
I thought Joaquim tipped it. They're keeping it.
There you go.
Okay. I'm wrong.
Works for me.
Now Brian Urso asking Gino Zakin, So the Rams have the basketball at 1 minute into the second half. They lead it by 12. Off the move, this is McDaniel, drives into the paint. Tried to kick it inside, but Antoine does a good job to use one hand to fend off the defender, and the other hand to take the basketball. Now, drop toe hold, down goes Antoine, and
they're letting him play, Mike.
And now he stepped on the line, turnover. As that was Wilkerson. He put his heels on the sideline. He still can't believe he did it, but we were looking right at it.
Look at it again.
Yeah.
9 to 8 turnovers now.
It's the stripe on the inside. It's not the heavy line. Timmons puts it on the floor, back to Kuntz. High dribble, controls it against Bailey. Back to Timmons, coming right in with a runner, missed it. Rebound, tipped around and controlled by the Vikings.
Timmons come up limping a little bit.
He did. It came down awkwardly. Here's Wilkerson. Oh, Joaquim. Well, you got a lot of Noah Jackson there.
He hit his head hard, Mike. He couldn't get his arm out to defend himself. You hate to see that.
You do. And Jackson is down, and now they're going to send both teams to the bench here, so we could take a timeout here. 6:21 to go in the third quarter. Highlands leads at 28-16. Timeout. We'll be right back. All right, we're back, and Noah Jackson has gone to the bench. He seems to be all right. He was shaken up. He came down pretty hard.
The problem was, Mike, he couldn't get his hands down. Normally, you get your hands down and break.
And there was really no place to land for him. I mean, a lot of times you fall down like that, there's bodies underneath that'll catch you, somebody else, but there wasn't. Everybody kind of cleared out. So he's not going to shoot them, as they're going to put Carter Anthony to the line, and this is permissible when you have an injured player. And Anthony makes the first. The foul was on Roman, his third.
3 for 3 from the line.
And that's why they picked him.
Yep.
Missed the second. Roman got it. I didn't mean to. I mean, it's okay, of course. 28-17. Highlands with the ball in an 11-point lead. High post to Roman. Now to McDaniel. He stops. He pops. It's short. And out of bounds. It belongs to the Vikings.
6 minutes ago, Highlands going to turn the pressure on here, Mike.
Sincar ahead to
one way to beat the
Alessino. He stops. He pops. He missed it. Rebound. McDaniel get up there to get it. Off to Leary, but he doesn't have numbers. Carter with a crossover move and a good pair of hands by Wilkerson to knock that out of there. That's usually what Carter's doing.
Yep. 9 turnovers apiece now.
Forecourt to Bailey with a runner off the baseline, missed it, and the rebound to McDaniel.
We had numbers. Boy,
Timmons bothered.
Bailey's strong, Mike.
He is.
He just powered that ball away from Antoine.
Here's Kuntz forecourt. Kicked it back to Leary. Leary drives. Kicked it to McDaniel in the corner. To Kuntz. Spin move.
He fouled.
No basket.
They are not calling anything.
Nope. Bodies all over. Oh, no, that went off of...
There's no way.
No, that went off of Sincar, didn't it?
Yeah. Joaquim was behind him. Well, I guess we're even.
I guess. So Roman out, Foster in.
Joaquin with 3 fouls going to take a seat.
Alessino against Foster. Kicked it back outside, and now it comes to Wilkerson. His three is in there. Randy Wilkerson, second from downtown. He's got 6, and it's 28-20.
He's the shooter, Mike.
I'm going to stop those runs that we were talking about in the pregame. Timmons gave up the dribble. Now to Kunst. Leary to Foster. A 3. In and out.
Looked good when it left, Mike.
Rebound Sincar.
I'm glad to see him take that shot. You want freshman to take that shot.
And a shot by Wilkerson, and he gets the basket, and he'll go to the line.
No, just not a three-point shooter, Mike. You will get a chance for a three-point play.
And a little dribble drive on that one.
Fouls on Chandler Timmons, his second.
So Wilkerson will shoot the conventional three-point play, and he drains it.
Look on here, right?
7-0 run for Central. They started the game 7-0, and now they have a 7-0 run here. That's 14 of their 23, and it's 28-23 Highlands.
Wilkerson has 6 of those 7 too, Mike.
Rams have not made a basket here in the second half. Here's Kunst. Around a Foster screen. Lets a 3 go, and it's an air ball.
Wow, Mike, that was a good look. Jimmy Simpkins went under the screen.
He did.
You shouldn't do that too much on Jimmy Kunst, but that time it worked.
Now they do get it forecourt, and Scarborough goes up to get it. Now to Wilkerson. He's a hot man. You got to get on him. He's fouled by Leary. He'll shoot 3 foul shots at 3:58.
Yeah, Mike, that's a costly mistake.
And the Rams have come out here in the second half asleep.
Yep, Carter shouldn't do that. He knows better. Never foul jump shooter. Tom Meyer's #1 rule, Mike.
Wilkerson hits the first.
Nothing good can happen when you foul a jump shooter. Shot's already off. He's either going to make it or miss it. Or you put him there and let him take 3 from there. Wilkerson now with 11.
He has 8 points in the first half of this quarter. It's 28-25.
Tied for game high honors with Jimmy Kunst. Now he has game high honors with 12.
A 10-0 Central run. It's 28-26.
We've seen this movie before. We didn't like the ending.
Oh, Loveland had trouble with it. Lost it. Got it back. Lost it again. It's Central's ball.
Great hustle by Central, Mike. Chance to tie or take the lead.
Here's Timmy Simpkins in front of their bench. Over to Jackson. Nice to see Jackson back out there.
2-3 by Highlands.
Now Simpkins gave up the dribble, needs help. Jackson comes back to help him. All the way to the basket, threw it up, missed it, rebound. Put back up and missed by Sincar. And every loose ball to Central now.
Just out hustling for the ball, Mike.
Boy, it almost looked like the Rams went into the locker room and thought they had enough. There's Leary on the weak side. Man wide open is Loveland. He drives, gets the man in the air and scores.
How about that one right over top of him? DJ Loveland has 4 great points here tonight, Mike.
30-26, and that stops the 10-0 run.
It's only 2 baskets, but they've been something, huh? And DJ was smart to let him go over, Mike, because he didn't want to shoot the foul shot.
And there's the 3 that's missed, and Foster has a rebound. Out to Kunst. Nothing that says the Rams can't have a run of their own. Jimmy goes all the way in, off the glass, missed it, and good job by Loveland. Out to Leary, here it comes, bang!
Big basket by Carter Leary. He now has 10. Highlands jumps out to 7 again, Mike, just like that, huh?
33-26.
A little run of their own.
Now it's holding grab over there by Leary.
Carter had 3. Joaquim had 3 fouls.
That's 4 on Highlands second half. Central's committed but 1. 33-26.
How the first half started, Mike.
It is. And they get it in, and a shot is made by Sinkar, and he'll go to the line.
What are we doing, Mike? We're fouling every jump shooter, and that is not a good thing. Team fouls are now 5-1 for a reason. We committed 5.
DJ Loveland picks it up. It's his second. Anderson Sinkar with a chance for his 5th point of the night, and to bring the Vikings back to within 4. And he drains it. And they've been very good from the foul line. 33-29.
Only missed 2 here tonight.
McDaniel. Boy, their hands got to get Antoine McDaniel up tonight. He's got nothing here tonight. Now they foul Foster from behind. That'll be on Anderson Sinkar.
His second, team second.
Into Foster off the inbound. He put it in.
Timmy Simpkins tried to strip it from behind. We've run that play a lot this year. Teams know it's coming. They didn't stop it, though. Foster's got 4. Highlands up by 6.
And that's his career high. He hasn't had a whole lot of playing time as a freshman, but so now he can improve on that the rest of the night. 35-29. Now a shot by Jackson is no good, and there's Antoine McDaniel. And now a foul is on, they're going to call it travel on Jimmy Kuntz. Really?
That's a good call, Mike.
Okay.
If not, you're going to have to call an offensive foul there. He's entitled to his space. So
Simpkins leaves Alessino in. That was the long and the short of it right there.
I can live with that.
There's got to be about a foot difference in height. Rams by 6, 1:25 left third quarter. Out to get it is Wilkerson. He stops, he pops, he scores. What a third quarter for Randy Wilkerson. He's got 11 in the quarter and 14 on the night, and a steal backboard. Here's Anthony all the way to the basket. It won't go, and Pavlik has the rebound. Pavlik to Foster, over to Pacey, now to McDaniel. Thought about it. Here's a 3 ball. It's off the rim. Pavlik has it. Kunst is fouled on the floor.
For a low-scoring game, Mike, a lot of action.
There is.
And part of that's the referees just letting them play.
Similar to these low-scoring games, like when Chuck Crummey was here, right?
Oh, good old Chuck. Love Chuck.
Chuck Crummey, 39 seasons at Central Catholic, 653 victories.
And the beauty is they fired him. And
they did.
They wanted to say retired. He goes, no, you fired me. Planet Fitness, Heights Plaza in Toronto Heights, your home of the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a unique setting where everyone, and we mean everyone, is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment for as low as $10 a month. New for 2021 is the Planet Fitness Crowd Meter. Just open the Planet Fitness app on your homepage and share how many members are there. It's just one of the many ways we're doing our part to ensure you can gym confidently. Remember, memberships are available for as low as $10 a month. So break free for 2020. Stop by and say hi to Ross. Get warm at Planet Fitness in the Heights Plaza today. Too cold to be outside working out, guys.
It is. And again, with that crowd meter, it shows you on your phone, and you can get an idea. It'll tell you how many people are there, as everybody, of course, has to check in. They know how many people are in the gym, and if you want there to be fewer people, you wait till it goes down, and you'll learn when more people are there.
24/7, so you pick your time.
Here's Pacey. Less than a minute to go, third quarter. Boy, the Rams really could use a basket here. They have the ball and the arrow. Pacey. Now to Foster. Out to Kunst.
Foster get a lot of time.
He really is.
Mike.
McDaniel off the move. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound Alessino. Nearly stolen away by Pavlik. But the Vikings have it at 33 seconds.
Just not shooting well tonight, Mike.
No, not at all.
And that's where defense comes into play.
Only 2 3-pointers made by Highlands, both by Carter Leary. That's it.
And this is where playing defense comes into play.
Alessino with a spin move. Got double teamed and blocked by Foster. Wilkerson's right there, though. I'm sorry, Anthony. He's got 5. And they steal it back, and Jackson nearly scored. And the Rams are standing around, and Anthony puts it in to tie the game. 4 seconds to go. Pavlik forecourt takes it all the way through. Bodies all over the place, and that's the end of the quarter with the score. Central Catholic 35, Highlands 35.
Momentum sure went to Central there, Mike. They won that quarter 19-10, and they're tied at 35 as they go to the fourth. Trivia time, Mike. Real simple question. How many current players in the WPL are not playing in the NBA?
How many WPIL players are playing in the NBA? TJ McConnell and Cam Johnson are 2 for sure. Boy, that might be, I'm saying 2, Dan.
You are correct, sir. You get the pineapple on your pizza.
Sweet.
TJ McConnell plays for who?
Is it in Indiana Pacers?
And how about Cam Johnson?
Cam Johnson, does he? Wow. You know, I don't know who Cam plays for.
First round draft pick of the Phoenix Suns.
Oh, okay.
Yep, and playing a
Nice place to be, huh?
Yep. Mike White said Dante Spatafor reminds him of TJ McConnell. I can see that from what we saw the other day.
I can see it.
Yep.
I can definitely see it. TJ's done that all on hard work and has made a great career for himself and is going to leave with life-changing money.
He made that big contract.
If you just play in the NBA, you have life-changing money.
Well, you got to get to the second contract.
He's got a career, right?
He did. And Philadelphia.
Started in Philly.
Yeah.
They loved him there, too.
And they were a class act, Mike. When they knew he could get bigger money from Indianapolis, they didn't stop him.
Right.
They wanted him to stay, but you couldn't stop him. He came back to play in the first game back. They had his Philadelphia jersey in a picture frame for him.
Great pass on the pick and roll to Jimmy Kunst. He puts it in, and they draw the foul.
Speaking of picture frames, Mike, put that one on a picture frame. Wasn't that beautiful?
Beautiful. Then the back door, and Jimmy went in. It's like he got his hand smacked a little bit there. He does have tape on that left wrist.
Timmons.
Great assist.
Assist.
And that was really a dime.
Sinkar picks up his 4th.
Jimmy has made all but one tonight. 8 for 9 from the line. He's got 14 points, and the Rams lead it 38-35.
All right, Mike, we need to come out here and take advantage in the fourth quarter. That's a good start.
This one's gone back and forth. Here's Alessino. They got a 2-on-2 the other way. Wilkerson, who had a great third quarter. He had a Sinclair in the third quarter.
He sure did. Game high 14.
Jackson. Out top to Alessino. Now Wilkerson again. Wilkerson got shut down. Had to kick it back to Anthony. Here's Wilkerson with Kunst on him. Wilkerson makes a nice move, threw up a runner off the back rim, no good, and Kunst the rebound. Rams want to push it. Here's Jimmy over to Leary. Leary drives in, lost the handle, got sloppy. They're on the floor. Central has it. Timeout, Coach Urso. Good job by the Vikings. They have the basketball.
Well, I tell you what, they're very active with their hands, aren't they, Mike?
They really are, and they do knock that ball free. Well, B&J Sports celebrating their 6th decade, outfitting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley. When it comes to all of your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports, where Glenn Mills and his friendly staff provide that personal touch. They have customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, plaques, any kind of sports equipment. Baseball season's right around the corner. You just can't beat the service of B&J Sports. Trust me, this will melt. B&J is located at 1605 Freeport Road, Natrona Heights. Open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Or you can give Glenn a call at 724-226-2762. And trust me, you'll know when he answers. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Boy, Mike, we had Antoine McDaniels off the snot yet the score tonight. He's averaging 11.5.
And I think he can be the wild card here in this fourth quarter. You get him a couple of baskets, it might be the difference.
7 minutes to go. Highlands leading by 3, 38-35.
Antoine and he only had 4 on Saturday night. Coming right to us. We'd like to thank Carter Anthony for saving our lives. Steal by Kunst. Jimmy tried to buy the call too, but he was the last one to touch it.
Had the trap right where they wanted it, Mike.
Highlands by 3 at less than 7 to go.
Highlands playing man-to-man now.
Here's Noah Jackson.
Baseline. Mike, you can't go
did
from there
pitter-patter, and now the basket is made by Bailey.
You can't do that, Mike. He was pinned under the basket with his dribble up. All of a sudden, he's out from under the basket, and you're walking away from it to boot. Do I have a case here?
You do. Loveland had it blocked. And here comes Wilkerson back. And he stepped on the line. Good job by DJ. DJ had a shot blocked. He stayed with it, played some defense, pinned Wilkerson against the sideline, and he turned it over. The only other defender over there was Steve Belak. He did a good job, too. And that was it. Turnover by Central Catholic.
Turnover is now 13-12. Highlands committing to 13.
This has been a spirited affair, too. Underneath, good pass to Roman. Roman walked. They'll call that.
Yeah, but the same thing happened down there, Mike. And I'm not saying that wasn't a walk, but I'm saying the other one was, too. Bailey did the same exact thing on the previous play. Rewind. Central a chance to take the lead here.
Alessino, they haven't been up in a while. They haven't been up since 7-6.
Well, let's keep it that way.
They came back to tie it at the end of the quarter. Alessino did a good job. And now he just rolled it back to Jackson, who controls it. Less than 6 to go.
And again, Mike, that's a chance you got to get the ball up on the floor.
Baseline Bailey got around Timmons, but around Joaquim and put it in.
And Central does have the lead.
39-38. Roman to Kunst. Steps back for 3. It's down. Jimmy Kunst puts the Rams back on top.
The big one. We needed that.
His first one from downtown.
He's got 17. Rams ahead by 2.
Rams fall back into 2-3. Noah Jackson. 5 minutes remaining, fourth quarter. Glad you joined us. It's been a dandy.
For a last-minute affair put together, Mike, these two teams have been well matched.
Kind of like BYU and Coastal Carolina. Wilkerson for 3. It's down. Randy Wilkerson lighting it up in the second half. Central back on top by a point. Roman made his own room, can't get it to go, and Central Catholic the rebound. Here's Anthony, out to Wilkerson. Alessino, lost the handle.
He's out of bounds.
It's Highlands ball. McDaniel and Pacey come in for Highlands. Let's see who we have here. We have
Foster coming in now too
for Joaquim Roman. So it's Timmons, Kunst, McDaniel, Pacey, and Foster, numerically. 42-41 Central.
We mentioned minutes Braden Foster to get Mike. Khalil Long did not appear tonight.
No, he did not.
Alessino come off the spin.
Oh, Timmons is hooked down on the baseline. I think Matt might have got him.
His second.
That's 5 team fouls apiece. So we're still a couple away from the bonus both ways. And the Rams have shot them pretty well tonight. They're going to need to make them. Here's Foster off the inbound to McDaniel. Foster takes him in and put it in around Alessino. How about that?
Big pass by Braden. He's got 6. The freshman showing what he can do here tonight.
Rams back on top, 43-42.
Nice pass there.
Bailey, yes. Jordan Bailey. As they go back and forth. We've had 5 lead changes here in the fourth quarter.
And a double.
Out to Pacey.
We're driven right into that double, Mike. You can't do that.
Loops it over to Foster. Now Pacey in the corner. Pacey made his way through, got bumped, threw it up, but he's fouled. Now, Dom missed 2 earlier. He needs to make these.
Yeah, he definitely does. He's drawing the fouls. That's part 1. Part 2, we need to foul shots. That foul is on Carter Anthony, his second.
First one is down. There we go.
44, tied up.
Second tie of the night. in and out, and Alessino has the rebound. So we're all tied with 3:15 remaining in the fourth quarter.
All right, let's see what the Rams are going to do here. Play this 2-3 again.
Jackson to Alessino on the baseline. They're going to call. Who's the foul on? Jimmy can't believe it.
Yeah, it's on Jimmy, his second. 6-6. Next team foul goes 1-on-1.
Trouble back there for Anthony, and he found the man wide open, Bailey, and he put it in.
Mike, playing man-to-man underneath, that's always going to happen. I'm just tired of saying it. Somebody's going to get picked and pinned.
46-44 Central. Now to Foster. Threw it away. Tried to dump it out, and Anthony stole it. He goes all the way in and charged.
Don Pacey drew the charge, Mike. That's what he does. Now the Golden Rams have to tie it. Third foul on Anthony. 2:42 to go.
Brian Urso trying to get an explanation from official Pat Shuhan. Highlands with the ball down a pair, 2.5 to go.
Oh, what the heck was that?
Right through the hands, too tall for Chandler Timmons.
16th turnover.
And a timeout, Central Catholic. He might want to put it in the freezer. 2:24 to go. Central 46 and Highlands 44. The Rams led by 9 at halftime. They led by 12 in the third quarter and have frittered that lead away.
Well, Mike, we talk about situational basketball. This is what you play for. 46-44. 2:26 to go in the game. And mentioned the bracketology has been started by the True Wedge Sports Writers. Both of them have us seeded number 4 out of 26 teams. On our side of the bracket, Mike, it would be us, Chartiers Valley, Lower Highlands. That would feature 2 of the best players in the WPL. Braden Reynolds had 42 the other day against Newcastle. And Rodney Gallagher, outstanding freshman, now a sophomore. He plays for Lower Highlands. Other side of the bracket, Mike, would be Newcastle, Mars, Penn Hills. I think if you take a look at all the brackets, that's the one that has the deepest bracket.
Yeah, really.
6 quality teams right there. And, of course, the old story, you got to play them all, but you try to balance them out in the process. If we get a number 4 seed, we'd have a bye in the first round, get a home game in the second round. So we got to
top 6 seeds get a bye, and then any other schools that decide not to play make more byes.
Correct. So. And again, they're going to look at overall records. So this 46-44 non-section game does come into play.
Sure it does. And really, the non-section games mean just as much as the section games do this year in the quality of opponents. And those
I wonder if they're going to be looking at strength of schedule if that happens, Mike.
Well, I think they always do. You have to.
Because that can factor into it, too. You know, you're chained to the section games, but who do you play outside of that, you know?
And especially this year. Of course, it's harder this year, too, because, I mean, this game got scheduled in hours, you know.
Yes.
So, all right, here we go. Rams have gone man-to-man. Here's Bailey. Bailey out top. The clock winds to 2:10. Central Catholic 46, Highlands 44. McDaniel on Bailey.
I think you got it, Mike. They want to put it away.
Here's Jackson. Underneath D'Alessino. He lays it up. Blocked by Foster again.
That is 5 blocks
Timmons
by Foster.
led it ahead to Pace. He'll never get there.
17 turnovers, Mike. You can't win games doing that.
Very, very sloppy with the ball. And they have been for quite some time.
And
not just tonight.
2 steps in front of everybody, Mike. Just got to lay it out there.
And that was the easy time basket.
There's the easy one.
And there's an easy one right there. The layup by Sinkar. And it's 48-44.
Now you got to work.
Here's McDaniel. Out to Kunst. Steps back for 3. It's short. Nice pass. Timmons to Foster. Put it up. Scores! And draws the foul.
Braden Foster's coming out party, Mike. He has 8. And a chance to cut it to 1.
First trip to the foul line, I believe, this year. 48-46, Central by 2, 1:25 to go. We have had so many games this year that have come right down to the wire.
Either Mercer or the wire. That's your choices.
Missed it. It's loose, and Central has it. Rams are 11 for 17 at the foul line tonight. Here's Bailey. Now to Jackson. And Wilkerson has it. Wilkerson has been the difference in this second half. Brian Urso wants a timeout. With 1 minute and 8 seconds to go, Central Catholic, nope, it's a foul. That's what it was. Okay. I'm sorry. Foster sits down. Joaquin Roman comes back in.
I thought it was a timeout too, Mike. Going to put Sincar on the line. He is 3 for 3 so far.
Timmons picked up the foul. His third. Short. Roman in there to get the rebound, and it's exactly what he did. Rams with the ball down 2.
1 minute.
Timmons. Now to McDaniel. There's got to be that basket in there for Antoine. Here's Kunst. McDaniel in the corner. To Jimmy. 48 seconds to go. Rams trailing by 2. Kunst got into 3 men and threw it away.
Mike, it was wide open. Joaquin got to pick that ball up. It's a good pass. 18 turnovers now. I thought it was a good pass. What are we going to do here? We're going to foul.
Yep, they foul Alessino backcourt at 40 seconds.
Chandler picks up his 4th.
The Rams have made 7 field goals in the second half. I would venture to say they've turned it over more than baskets made.
Did we say the first team to 50? 48-46 Central. 40 seconds to go. This is right where they wanted it. Number was.
Oh, it's no good. Rebound Timmons.
Finds another chance.
Out to Kunst. Here's McDaniel driving through. Into Roman. Missed it. Rebound. Roman! He scores. We're tied. And he draws the foul.
Now comes the interesting part, Mike.
1 for 11 this year.
And he hasn't taken a foul shot in a month.
Since the 8th grade picnic. That might be a good thing.
If we ever put one in, now would be the time.
We're tied at 48. It's our 3rd tie. Can Roman give Highlands the lead? If he misses, can the Rams get the rebound, Chandler?
Wilkerson picks up his 4th.
It's missed. It's loose. It's a jump ball, and it belongs to Central. And Antoine got thrown out of bounds over there.
Let's see what they're going to call here.
They called a held ball. It's Central's ball.
Yeah. That's the call. 30 seconds to go. Here's those situational basketball, Mike.
Rams have missed 3.
Coach Lachinsky thought it was his ball.
Yeah, exactly. They called it a jump ball. And what happened was, I don't know how it could be a held ball when it was just tipped out of bounds. And that's the part I didn't get either. Yeah, I'm with Tyler right now.
Yeah, you can't believe it. Now that's where next play comes in right now.
Well, the good news, Dean, it's still 1-1 on the fouls. So, catch him early, not him. Here's Wilkerson.
Get up.
Down with Leary. Wilkerson forecourt and a timeout. Central Catholic at 22 seconds in a tie ball game.
I don't know if I want to take that timeout to require Leary laying on the
Laying on the floor. You had a power play. Exactly.
5-4, yeah.
48-48. It's our 3rd tie. The lead has changed here in this 4th quarter 7 times. And it's been a crazy game. And really, the Rams have hurt themselves by not being able to get shots up on the glass because they're just turning it over too much.
18 turnovers, Mike. That's way over our average of 12. We've only forced 13. The numbers are backwards. We usually force 17. We've committed 18. We normally commit, our opponents have 17. They've only committed 13. Situational basketball, Mike. You go over these in practice, and as I said the other day, you put 1 minute on the board, you never have the same scenarios twice.
We haven't had overtime this year. I think we'll take that right now, right?
I got the black pen for overtime.
I think we'll take that right now. 48-48.
Shaking out.
It was 35-35 after the third quarter. The Rams led by 9 at halftime. The third quarter's been where it's at. And we mentioned in Central's loss at Mount Lebanon, the rematch of their playoff loss last spring, they lost 48-35. They only scored 3 points in the third quarter. Tonight they scored 19 points in the third quarter.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of defense they come out in. Looks like it's man-to-man.
They're probably going to throw it backcourt here. They tried to send Alessino to the basket, but the Rams covered that. So here's Shaxson, 20 seconds.
Will they play for the last?
Oh, sure they will. Here's Wilkerson.
Double dribble, I thought.
He's been the man.
He's going to shoot.
Wilkerson throws it up. It's no good. Roman the rebound. Timeout Highlands with 7 seconds to go.
As I said, Mike, they never play out the same way twice.
I got to tell you, Joaquim's had 3 of the biggest rebounds in the last 3 trips. The one down here off the miss, the offensive rebound, the put back in off his own miss down here, and then that rebound right there for Joaquim. 3 big rebounds for him.
Great job by Joaquim here in the last minute. And again, Mike, did they go too early?
Well, again, Wilkerson's feeling the hot hand. He's got 17 points, and he's got 14 of them in the second half. So he was probably who they made the play for. And you know kids.
And he got a good shot.
Yeah, he did. And Jimmy got out there on him pretty quick and really bothered him and got a hand in his face. So now what? You got to go length of the court, Dean. You got 7 seconds to do it. And you got to get. I think you just got to get the ball in Jimmy's hands and just let him go to the basket.
Yeah.
What do you think?
And you have plenty of time to run.
I just let him go.
Yeah, I agree.
Go. And you know what? If they foul him, he's 8 for 9 from the line tonight.
Mentioned earlier, Central Catholic lost their last 2 games to Fox Chapel and Mount Lebanon. They don't want to see it go to 3 in a row.
We've had so many come down to the end. We did have a winner by Jimmy, the opener at Mars. Hit that 3, and then the Rams had to hold on, so we'll see. We haven't had a buzzer beater in a while.
We'll see that one Saturday, Mike. Mars comes to town, which should be for the section championship.
Both of those teams.
Yep, full court man, Mike.
Mars has won like 8 sections in a row, and Highlands has won 3. Coons, just go.
Here we go.
Here he comes. 5 seconds. 4.
Plenty at 3.
Ooh. Another timeout. That's what Stosh wanted. Get over there, and now with only 2.6 seconds, they're going to have to run something awful fast coming out of this.
Well, remember, length of the floor, 4 seconds. Half court, 2 seconds.
How many
times?
2.6. How many passes? You pass it in. There's still 2 passes.
2 tops.
2 tops.
Yep.
So now are they going to go down inside? Are they going to try to pop somebody out for a 3? Because you're probably going to. If you're Brian Urso, what are you most concerned with right now?
Jimmy and then the pass inside. Those are the 2 things I'm covering. I'm going to double Jimmy. I'm going to double the post and let one of the other guys beat me. And could that be Antoine McDaniels, Mike?
Telling you, I had that feeling all night. I don't know why, but
they will be inbounding right in front of our bench. So
I mean, I'm good with they may. I don't know. I think they're probably going to try to work something out and do a rub up top and just try to pop Jimmy open for a 3, maybe if nothing's open inside, and just let him take it.
Well, the problem we have here, Jimmy's usually the trigger.
Right. Well, there's still time for him to get it back. It just depends on. He's not passing. He's not throwing it in this time. Chandler's usually good at this. He is. Chandler's doing it. And they have Sincar on him, but he's only 5'11". Chandler can see over him. They go deep to McDaniel. He threw it away, and they never touched it.
19 turnovers, Mike.
My goodness. Well, McDaniel was the call.
Yeah.
And now Central's got plenty of time, 2.6 seconds. Just plaster yourself to Wilkerson, and what you got to do is you can't foul now. And here's Wilkerson. 1 second. Half court. Lets it go. Oh, it hit the ceiling. Thank goodness. That's the end of regulation. We will have overtime. Highlands 48, Central Catholic 48. Good thing we started early.
You called it, Mike. Yeah, 7 o'clock start. We're going to get home at our normal time. But again, like I said, we're going to take it to Antoine. That is a long pass, Mike. We did that in the last game, too. Didn't have any success with it. hate to see that ball have to go
Right.
across court like that. That's his defense, a lot of time to defend, and in that case, if you got to throw the ball too high, we're in trouble, and we're going to overtime because of that. So we will have a team get to 50, Mike.
And we haven't had overtime in a while. We're going back to at Seton Hill on a Saturday afternoon. We weren't allowed to go. They beat Hempfield 54-53. Johnny Christ ended up making a three from the court. Was that what it was?
I was there that day. You weren't. You were out.
Right.
I went with the team, but yeah, that was a crazy.
I watched the game. You know where I watched the game? I watched the game on my phone at Smoky Bones while I was eating because the game was on. Yeah.
Well, Jimmy Quince leads with 17 here tonight. Leary has 10. Chandler Timmons 4, Joaquin 4, David Loveland 4, Braden Timmons 8, Don Pacey 1, and we're ready to go to overtime.
We are. So we were tied at the end of 3 and tied at the end of 4. Let's see where we are at the end of 5. Well, you feel like you gave away a chance there. You had the ball.
Oh, yeah, 7 seconds.
I just would have liked, from the original play, underneath the basket for Jimmy to just go.
They control the tip. They did last time, too, Mike.
Here's Sinkar.
Our last jump ball, which was the beginning of the game.
Sinkar out top.
There's the man.
Wilkerson.
Now we're in that 2-3 again, Mike.
Now Bailey. Bailey across, got it to Wilkerson, drives in, but couldn't shut him off. 4-minute overtime period. Noah Jackson. Jackson drives into the paint, kicked it out. That's Sinkar for 3. It's down.
Two open, Mike.
That's 10 for Anderson Sinkar, and Central leads it by 3. Simmons to Kunst. Now Leary got it down to Roman.
Joaquin has 6, and it's been a big 6.
51-50. Vikings by a point.
We're going to double the ball.
Wilkerson in front of us.
Here's where they extend you out, Mike, and that's usually good defense, and you can push the team's offense out to midcourt. Not give him a chance to set anything up here.
Jackson found the lane. Now goes to Bailey in the corner. He missed everything, and Kunst has the rebound. Jimmy wants to push it. Rams down 1. Corner to Leary. Quarter corner. Out to Timmons. Timmons puts it on the floor. Dumped it into Roman. Can't hold on to it. Another Highlands turnover.
20, Mike. And they're down 1.
Jackson.
There's the double.
Out to Alessino. Oh, boy. McDaniel almost had that one. And now back to Wilkerson. $20 turnovers, 19 made field goals for Highlands.
Not a good number.
Alessino in the paint.
3 seconds.
Made the spin, and they work it back out top. Less than 2 to go in the first overtime period. Central Catholic 51, Highlands 50. Oh, Timmons almost. Now they're going to call Chandler on a foul.
Gone. That's his 5th.
He does foul out. Central will shoot the 1-1. That's 9 team fouls against Highlands, but the wrong guys at the line. It's Wilkerson.
Hasn't missed tonight yet. 4 for 4 from the line. Game high 17 points. And Braden Foster will check in.
Wilkerson, this is a 1-1. At 1:46 to go, he's pure. 18 points. 15 of them in the second half in overtime.
He was quiet in the first half, Mike.
It's a 3-point lead. 1:45 left. Again, the Rams just need a basket here. This is the biggest trip of the game right now. Foster out to Roman. Now to McDaniel. Bad pass. Telegraphed it. It's stolen by Central.
It's going in the freezer, Mike.
That's 21 Highlands turnovers. They've made 19 baskets. McDaniel thought about it, but he started from too far away, and now Brian Urso calls timeout at 1:17 to go. Central leads at 53-50. I'm still going back to the end of regulation. They didn't even get a shot up.
Yeah, Mike, and like I said, 21 turnovers. That's a recipe for disaster, and the fact that we're still in at 53-50, but like I said, Coach Urso is going to put this one in the freezer.
He is, and now with 9 team fouls, any foul by Highlands is going to be 2 shots.
And if you look at their team foul shooting, they've made everything but Matt Alessino's missed 2, so if Matt touches it, he's going to go to the foul line. The key is, will Matt touch it?
Yeah, exactly. Highlands led this game by 9 at halftime, and they came out very lethargic at the beginning of the second half, and that's where the difference in the game really was right there.
Yeah, you can't assume a team is going to allow you to take advantage of that 9-point lead. Central certainly didn't. Came back 19-10 that quarter. Fourth quarter is tied at 13. A bunch of lead changes. Both teams had a chance to win it. Neither one did. So we find ourselves here at 53-50 with 1:17 in overtime. Again, no game tomorrow. That game's been canceled. Friday, senior night, Indiana's in town.
Now they throw it backcourt, and Jackson comes back to get it against Leary.
We got a foul, Mike.
I agree with you. I think you start it now.
Right there. There's the guy right there.
Alessino back to Wilkerson, and you can't foul Wilkerson.
No, you can't.
Jackson, minute to go, 3-point game. Jimmy almost stole it. Oh, you get a piece of it that time. Here's Leary back to Kuntz. Kuntz drives, needs help. It's Roman flashing down, puts it down, and draws the foul.
All right, Joaquin with a chance to tie it here.
53-52. Boy, they just kept turning it up. Jimmy almost got it, then he did tip it to Leary.
And again, now changes the whole thing around, Mike.
It's good.
Yeah!
We're tied.
Joaquin ties it. That could be a sign, Mike.
Tied at 53 in the first overtime. 41 seconds to go. Do they play for one? I think they do. What's the worst that can happen? You play 4 more minutes. Here's Sinkar. Rams need another steal. Out to Jackson. Bailey. 25 seconds. They're playing for one. And you know when Wilkerson gets it. 21 seconds. Tied at 53. Sinkar.
Corner, that's your shooter.
Wilkerson, Leary got him tight. Now Jimmy does, 12 seconds. Bailey drives baseline. Put up a wild one high off the glass. It's in. 6 seconds to go. 2-point game, and Highlands calls time.
We call timeout with 8 seconds, Mike. We let 4 seconds run off.
Oh, I think there should be more time on the clock, actually. But the problem was they took forever to get the ball to bring it in. You just got to call timeout right away.
Biggest basket of the night for Jackson.
That's for sure. That was Bailey.
He has 13, second leading scorer.
High off the glass.
You kept the ball out of Wilkerson's hands, so you got part one accomplished. But again, I still think there should be more time on the clock.
55-53, Central leads it, and a crazy win in overtime here at Highlands. The Rams try, if Central holds on, the Rams will lose 2 in a row at home for the first time in 6 years. The 2014-15 season, and that was part of a 4-game home losing streak.
Well, let's see what the Golden Rams can cook up here.
Try to break something, just try to get somebody open for a 3 and try to win it.
Well, we know 4.3, they can go length of the court. They're going to let him inbound from the sideline.
Because they did bring it in before they called time. That was the thing.
Yeah.
So Foster. Where's Jimmy?
Down on the baseline.
A freshman inbounding it. Back to Leary, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, another timeout with 1.2 seconds to go. Goodness gracious.
I don't know why, Mike.
I mean, they didn't leave themselves enough time.
Yeah, it's catch and shoot. And I hope we're not going to go cross court again.
Oh, let's try it again. It's eventually bound to work.
Wow.
So 55-53, 1.2 seconds to go. And boy, these end of game, and you talk about situational basketball. These the clock management here at the end of these has not been good.
But you know what? Both teams need this type of game for playoff.
That's what this is for. That's why you scheduled it.
And both coaches want to play this type of game. I mean, nobody wants to go overtime, but again, we'd like to say this game doesn't count, but when you're looking at an open tournament,
they all count.
Yep, they all count. So the Golden Rams find their back against the wall if they want to go second overtime.
No, you're not looking for 2 points here. You're looking for 3 points here.
Yep, I think it's win or go home.
Try to win the game.
Larry Bird did that one time. Mike Trone by 2, shot a 3 in Cleveland.
And you know they're missing their trigger man too. The Chandler fouling out. They don't have him to throw the ball in, and Foster looked a little confused on it and pop somebody out. They did it again. There's McDaniel. Turn around. It's no good. Central wins 55-53. Now try it again. And Central wins it in overtime by 2.
You know, Mike, one of those games where just too many turnovers, too many key plays that we did not complete, and that's the result. 55-53, Central wins. Matt Alessino finally wins one here at Highlands.
He finally does. He's off the schneid. All right, let's wrap it up. Thanks to cameraman Dan and everybody here at Highlands that helped us get this moving on short notice. Once again, that final score in overtime, the Central Catholic Vikings 55 and the Highlands Golden Rams 53. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik. So long, everybody.